Today we are going to discuss about, does God exist? There are many beliefs about God. As a result, everyone understands God in his or her own way. Some people think there is no such an entity as a God. Their main argument being that there is no proof of his existence, because God cannot be seen with the physical eyes does not mean he does not exist. Like wind, which cannot be seen but can be felt, God's presence can be experienced through a spiritual knowledge and meditation. God is in every creature, whether visible or invisible. God is in creature, not in creation. There are infinite, invisible creatures which cannot be seen even under a microscope. God resides in all of them. God does not reside in any man-made things, but he is present in living creatures. That is, one sensor living beings, two sensor living beings, birds, plants, trees, animals, human beings, etc. What we see outside is the body, and within there is God. Wherever God is present, there is growth and there are feelings. God resides as an energy in all living beings, and in the presence of his energy, every being grows. For example, if we sow grains in a wet cloth, they will grow. Is it not? But if we keep a stone soaked in a wet cloth for years, will it grow? No. Things that do not have God within can never grow, nor can they ever feel anything. Then, how do we know that God exists? If God did not exist, there would be no experience of pleasure or pain in this world. It is only in the presence of God that we can experience these feelings. Wherever we see growth and feelings, we know that there is a God within. The presence of growth and feelings is the simplest and easiest proof of the presence of God. In inanimate objects, there is no God, and therefore they do not grow or feel. Now that we know God is within every living being, how do we see God? All of our life we keep looking for God outside, but actually God needs to be realized inside. Through physical eyes, we can see temporary and transient things on the outside. God does not have any body, whereas God is the eternal pure element within, which is the same in everyone. This element is our true identity. The element within is the self. The self is the pure soul. The pure soul is God. This eternal God residing inside everyone can be seen only through divine eyes, which are procured when one attains self-realization by the grace of living enlightened one, Jnani. After self-realization, we are able to see God in every living being, in ourselves, other human beings, the trees around us, or even the animals. That is where God is, that is addresses of God. Om Tassat Jai Guru Datta.